Well, hello there, my fellow wrestlers. How are you doing today? King Rexy here. And today, it's finally about time we talk about the new incoming update for Kingdom Rush Alliance called Arachnophobia. How convincing. What a good name. Lol. Okay, I know the name is a bit cheesy, but it makes sense for what the update is. It's gonna be about a bunch of spiders. Which is nice, because Ironhide hasn't really been using spider enemies that often. I mean, ever since Origins, we haven't seen any proper campaign that utilizes them, so it's nice to see them return. And they made two videos. This one called From the Dark She Rises with a spider emoji for reasons. And yeah, that was released yesterday. And I was already thinking of making a video on it because, as you can see, it's only 20 seconds, so there's not much to talk about. But earlier today, they also released this video right here, which you can see in the playlist, which is of the official quote-unquote trailer. So we're gonna just take a look at both of these videos and see what we can determine and speculate a little bit on what the update is gonna be about. So without any further ado, let's check out the first video. Okay, we see Sarogas in black and white. Thought that you were done with the Spider Queens. Macton, yeah. I remember you. Think again. Oh, okay. Hello. Look for tomorrow. Stay tuned. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You wonder why I didn't make a video on it. I mean, there's literally nothing to talk about, but we do see Sarogas. We also see Macton. So what we can gather from this and the text here, which says thought you were done with the Spider Queens, and it says think again, and then we see those glaring eyes just staring back at us, and we can see some stuff in the background, like we can see extra eyes here and there, which I assume are like smaller spiders. We also see some cocoons, but they also seem crystallized, so that's already a good sign. We can determine from that this mini campaign is gonna take place somewhere in the second area, where you get to fight against the acolytes. So that's probably where we're gonna be heading into. Where, I don't know, probably I would assume the position is gonna be somewhere above the mountain, like really high in there. So that's my assumption, but yeah, we do know that the presumable boss is gonna be probably another Spider Queen. So far we've only seen Macklin and Sarogas, so it's nice to see that we have another Spider Queen incoming. So that's nice. But anywho's, that's all I have to say about this little video, so let's jump right into the next one. So let me just pull it up on full screen and let's take a look.
We are spiders.
Ooh, oh, you look awesome. Okay. New tower, yep. And then that's the hero.
They are all my prey.
Damn, we're just gonna eat it out. Cannibalism, anyone? Alright, so there's that. Okay. Kinda short, but it is what it is. So, first of all, the mini campaign officially is gonna be coming out on March 27th, so we have a couple weeks until then, so we still have quite a bit of time to prepare for whatever this is. And yeah, let's see. First of all, this image. Mwah! Just beautiful. Look at how good it looks. I don't think this is a spider queen, though. I'm pretty sure this is just one of the enemies. Kind of looks like a priest, but you know, with spider features. He has 4 eyes. He's got these little spiders coming out of his sleeves and his robe. And pretty much everywhere. We also see a couple legs sprouting out of there. So I assume this is gonna be like the image you see after you unlock Arachnophobia. And yeah, let's go back to this thing. Let me just turn off the volume so you don't get bothered. Okay, so let's see. The tower. Oh, okay. So the tower, Surge Colossus, was it? Yeah, that was the name. It has a stun. That's one of its abilities. So it stuns enemies. Cool. Does it do anything else? I don't know. Maybe we see something here. One of it. Maybe we see the other ability, but I don't think so. Okay, let's establish the rest of this stuff. First of all, this guy looks awesome. Look at him. It looks like... Why does it have a hoodie, though? Is that like a human turned into spider? Damn. Bro went through a tough transformation, but I'm pretty sure this is the enemy that was showcased in the... What would you call it? The chart thingy, where they were basically showing off the timeline of what the update is gonna be coming next. I'm pretty sure we saw the silhouette of this enemy, which looks pretty nice. I'm just not sure about the humanoid feature though. Like the clothing just feels a bit odd. But then we see a glare brood. Why? Why are we seeing a reused enemy? It's supposed to be a new mini campaign. I was expecting something new, boys, but I guess we're not. Hopefully that's gonna be the only reused enemy, because it kind of makes sense, I suppose. Maybe those are like corrupted glare broods, but then again, the clothing also suggests otherwise. I don't know. The tower looks pretty cool, I must admit. I love the design, it looks badass. But then we see this thing right here, which I assume is gonna be a secondary tower. Probably a barrack because it has a curtain over there and a door shape, so probably gonna be like a barrack that you get. I don't really like the position of it though, it looks a bit iffy. I'm gonna be honest, this looks like a perfect tri-cannon spot, but it is what it is. So, let's keep watching. So it stuns them, and then here's the basic attack. So, okay, so it has a bounce animation. Okay, so it probably gonna function similar to the Dune Sentinel, where it just shoots its basic attack and it bounces around. It seems to have a pretty low damage, but then again, these guys might have resistances, which they probably do. So yeah, it's tickling them. Their health bar is barely moving, so maybe it's gonna be a support tower. We don't have a lot of those in Alliance. The only support tower I can think of is Arborean Emissary, so it'll be nice to see another support tower. Now, it's gonna be premium tower, most likely, if you're playing on mobile, so is it gonna be worth buying? I don't know. We have to make a review on it once the update comes out. But anywho, enough of that tower. Let's move on. Okay, so here we are on the next level, and oh my, okay. Is that a Drider? Is that a Drider I'm seeing? Come on now. Said I don't like reused enemies in my games, but here we are. I mean, it looks different, I'll admit, even though we only see it from the back. Then we see whatever the hell this is. Ugh. What happened to you? Is that spider like sick? Does it have tumors? What are those lumps just coming out of its body? It looks very unsettling. Also, we see this crystal over there, which I'm not sure. Maybe it hatches into a glare brood because it looks kind of cool. Okay, and then we see the Colossus again. Let's see, anything else? Nope. It doesn't seem like the tower showcases any other abilities. But we do see another tier of the tower right here. That shot, though. I don't know. He just looks kind of goofy. He's going, just... I don't know. It just seems funny to me, but... I assume this is tier 2 or tier 3, perhaps? And then we see Spooder... Spooder? Yeah. Spooder. I don't know. I'm just gonna call her Spooder, even though that's probably not how you say her name. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's see what she does. So as you can see here, she has a teleport. She deals some damage to an enemy, stunning it, and she teleports back. Okay. Well, I can already tell you that this is probably gonna be abusable. Remember Zin from Origins? Yeah, I know. Why do you remember Zin? He's so meaningless. He's like one of the worst heroes ever created, but he has a similar ability called Darting Strike, where he dashes to an enemy anywhere on the map, and if you move him midway through the animation, you can teleport him. So I wonder if you can do that with her. Maybe it's gonna be like a unintentional feature, who knows. But yeah, let's see. She also has her melee attack, which seems to apply poison, because we see this purple effect. And how did that guy got stunned? Was that the ballista? Let me see. No, he was... Wait, was he already stunned? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, he was already stunned. Okay. So she attacks him, and then she just eats him. So, is that an insta-kill or an execute? I hope it's an execute, because it will add a little bit more, mechanics to her. If it's just a regular insta-kill, then bruh, come on now, Ironhide, you can do better. One weird thing, though, is that she has a scepter on her, yet the spider also attacks, so she's probably gonna be a ranged hero that you need to use in melee to get the most out of, because I assume most of her abilities have to do with the big spider she's riding. Also really like how she uses the web, to control it. But yeah, looks kind of cool. Also, we do see a bunch of cocoons, so those eggs you can see right there. Are they gonna be spawners? Most likely. I assume there's gonna be like maybe glare broods coming out of them. which looks very, very nice. And I don't think we see anything else. From what I can tell, not really. We couldn't quite see the quote-unquote rider from a different angle, that we just see the back of it, which meh, just meh. Let me see. Do we get to see more of this crystal? Oh, wait. I saw a face. Hold up. Wait a minute. You could barely see it right here, but there is a face. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Is that the Twisted Sister from the second area? Oh, another reused enemy. Why do we have so many reused enemies? Okay. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, though. We only see a very small amount of what this update has to offer, so maybe it's not gonna be as bad as I think it is. But so far, I don't know. It's a bit iffy. A bit iffy, I would say. And then we see this thing, which... Is that Macton? No, it can't be Macton. Macton is already dead. She died ages ago. A couple of decades ago. So this is probably like a new spider, but it seems to have a similar mechanic to Macton, where she just comes down, webs one of your towers if you don't tap on her. Or him. I'm not sure if that's a male or a female spider. We're not gonna assume its gender. And then we see more of these cocoons, which look pretty nice. Why do I keep saying cocoons? Those are eggs. Those are spider eggs. But yeah, they look quite nice. And then that's about it. So I would say this update is a bit questionable. Like, sure, the hero looks pretty nice, I must admit. I like her. The tower, if it's a support tower, I'm gonna enjoy it, because we lack a lot of support towers. But the enemies themselves, I don't know. Like, there's just too much going on. Like, reused enemy number 1. Then we get to see this thing, which is basically a Drider, I assume. And then, where was it? It was somewhere in here-ish? Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's a Twisted Sister. So, already I can see 3 enemies that have either been reused or are gonna have similar mechanics. And if you think this is not the Drider, then you haven't played Origins. Like, come on now. We do get to see 2 new enemies, though. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this crystal isn't an enemy. It's probably gonna spawn glare broods, or whatever these things were called. And yeah, this thing, disgusting. Those lumps make me feel uncomfortable. But on the bright side, these guys look really nice, I must admit. I like their design. So yeah, other than that, I don't have much to say about this update. It looks alright, but hopefully there's gonna be more to it than the trailer suggests. Because I don't think it's gonna live up to the same standard that Ancient Hunger and even Undying Fury were, so... I don't know, I have my doubts, but for now, I'm gonna hope that Ironhide pulls up something good with this update. And yeah, hopefully you guys are excited as well. If you noticed something that I didn't in the trailer, leave a comment down below, I'll check it out. And with that out of the way, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future, and while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next one. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.